sun coming up, coffee going down.
Station.
Trying to be careful. Shit.
The song you need to enter throwbacknationradio.com is Beat It by Michael Jackson.
Number 2, baby.
Guitar help.
Getting a little bigger. Look at it!
At throwbacknationradio.com, you'll be entered to win our $500 weekly grand prize and the $500 Throwback Nation contest. See the complete list.
And a good Saturday morning, YouTube pipe community. Back at you. Going to do another one today. This is another one that I've smoked before. It's been a while. It's been actually years, but I don't think I ever did a review on this one either. Cornell and Diehl Purple Cow. Classic blend, Burley's Bright, Virginia, Latakia, Maduro cigar leaf. It was blended for the Chicago Pipe Show years ago. Let's give this a crack and see what it looks like. Citrus notes like grapefruit. You can smell the Latakia. It's like a citrus pungent. It's fairly wet, but let's just dry about 20 minutes and I'll give you my thoughts. What is up, YouTube pipe community? Back at it. T52 pig. Look at it! Look at it! This is Thursday evening. First day out on the boat this year. It's about 85 here today. A little windy, but I'm very pleased and happy with my new trolling motor. I'll show you the setup in a minute. For those of you who know, the spot lock on those things are amazing. I don't have to throw my anchor anymore, and I am in the river and barges are going by and waves, and I'm staying right still. And you can see it moving on its own, the GPS, to keep me anchored in place. I'm in about 10 feet of water right here. Oh, it was moving a minute ago. There it goes. You can barely see it moving. The technology is unreal. What I'm shooting for is this over here. It goes really fast from where I'm at, about 10 feet down to about 2 feet. And of course, like a broken record, there's nobody else around. I got the whole place to myself. Even in the summer, I do. It's a beautiful day. This is one of my hot spots. The river temperature is about 56, 58, so it's still cold. But as always, if I catch anything, I'll report back. But today basically is really just a trial run. I wanted to make sure my main motor, my Yamaha's running good and working good. I wanted to make sure the trolling motor is working good, getting everything, you know, figured out on it, figuring out the remote control. And I told you I was waiting. Oh, I left it in underneath the seats. But of course, you know, I had to have some Puccini. I cracked that tin earlier on the way down here. I was waiting till I got on the water to crack another tin. But yeah, so far loving the new motor. And as you know, I can leave the main motor, the Yamaha, just sit there and rest. I won't even use a fraction of the gas I used to use. Wear and tear on the motor. So I don't even really care if I catch anything today, but we're gonna give her hell. I'll report back. First one of the day. First one of the year, baby. Look at it! Look at it!
Extreme weather watch. Well, for tonight, partly cloudy skies, overnight low, a comfortable 60. Finally, Friday.
But as always, if I catch anything, I'll report back. But today basically is really just a trial run. I wanted to make sure my main motor, my Yamaha's running good and working good. I wanted to make sure the trolling motor is working good, getting everything, you know, figured out on it, figuring out the remote control. And I told you I was waiting. Oh, I left it in underneath the seats. But of course, you know, I had to have some Puccini. I cracked that tin earlier on the way down here. I was waiting till I got on the water to crack another tin. But yeah, so far loving the new motor. And as you know, I can leave the main motor, the Yamaha, just sit there and rest. I won't even use a fraction of the gas I used to use. Wear and tear on the motor. So I don't even really care if I catch anything today, but we're gonna give her hell. I'll report back. And we're back. It was fairly dry out of the tin. I let it rest for about 20 minutes. A lot of these blends that I've smoked before but never reviewed are most likely ones that I didn't care for much. But so far, I've been smoking this for like 2 minutes, and so far I'm liking it. Actually, it's really good. It's blended perfectly too as well. It's balanced. This video is going to be spliced together because I got to get out on a boat finally this year. I went Thursday after work. So I'll put that video clip in here as well. I just really wanted to get out and test my main Yamaha outboard, make sure everything was running good, all the controls. And my trolling motor, my new motor, I got it all hooked up and wanted to try it out and play around with the remote control. I fished for about 2.5 hours before dark. Caught 2 smallmouth bass, so that was a bonus. I'll show that after this. Yeah, I'm surprised. This is really nice. I probably was turned off by this recently by looking at the description by the Latakia. But the Latakia is very mild in this, so that's what I like as well. I've been playing around, as you know, making up my own, basically my own HH Bold Kentucky. And I used Sutliff Virginia slices and C&D's Dark Fire Kentucky and the Perique. I mixed 2 different batches of that up, and then I mixed the same thing, the Dark Fire and the Perique, with 2019 Carolina Red Flake from Cornell and Diehl, and they were both really good. The Carolina Red Flake was more earthy, bready notes, spicy notes, and mixed with the Sutliff slices, it was definitely more sweet. They're both really good. I highly recommend those of you who like that blend to play around yourself. You don't even have to add the Perique, you know, if you don't want to, but you know I'm a Perique guy. Pick one of your favorite Virginias, just add some Dark Fire to it, and there you go. But getting back to this, easy, nice on the retrohale. Now some of you guys would appreciate this shirt, if you can see that. I said it's balanced just right. Nothing really sticks out too much. Just very, very slight notes of cigar leaf and Latakia. Burley's Bright Virginia, Latakia, Maduro cigar leaf. Very nice. I'm definitely pleasantly surprised with this one as well. Like I said, if I didn't review this years ago, I definitely know I smoked it. Easy to keep lit, even when you talk too much. Obviously smoking it in a cob. I'm getting some like earth notes, some nuttiness, creaminess. A little bit of dark chocolate as well. Really nice. As always, if you've had this, leave your thoughts below. The farther I'm getting into this bowl, the better it's getting, actually. And as well, it's a newer tin as well. Always have it back up out here. I cracked this when I was out on a boat Thursday night. Got a couple I'm gonna work on today. That's not a crack, that's just line going down. I'm gonna see what I can do with that. Got another one out here in the works. That's my weekend. Got to get out, like I said, Thursday. Rained all day Friday. It's gonna rain again. It's raining now. I still have the boat uncovered. You can switch around there and see that or not. I haven't been able to get the cover back on yet because it hasn't stopped raining. I think it's not going to rain tomorrow. I can let it dry out good tomorrow morning and afternoon and put the cover back on. The funny thing is, you know, I freak out over stuff like that. I see people all year round that never cover their pontoons, their boats, period, whether what kind they are. I think that's just crazy. I'm a blue collar guy and I have to take care of what I have. Let me tell you. I think we'll let it just sit there and fall apart and rot. After every trip I'm done out on a boat, I have this special marine grade cleaner protectant I put on, rub down all the seats. Keeps them really nice. It keeps the threads from cracking in the sun, starting to tear apart, fading out. It's really good stuff. 303 protectant, I think it's called, aerospace. I said I had fun. I was playing around with the controls on the remote there on the trolling motor. That spot lock, those of you know what I'm talking about, it's amazing. My boat's a 20-foot pontoon, and I was in the river, you know, with current and barges and other boats going by. And that spot lock kept me right in place. I was pretty impressed. I had turned the speed all the way up to see how fast I could go. And I was going upriver, not downriver. And upriver, according to the GPS on the trolling motor, I was going like little over 3 miles an hour. So that's pretty impressive as well. More than enough power for what I need. It's a 24 volt, 80 pound thrust. What's the matter, buddy? What's the matter? You want to say hi? Say hi. You miss your mama? Mommy working? He gets antsy when he can't get outside too much. Said I got the door open, but it's chilly and raining. It was like 85 Thursday here. I was hot, getting sunburned while I had my hat and stuff on, but after the sun set, it started getting cold. Stayed out till dark. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this. It's very well balanced blend. Now I gotta go through my cellar, and I know I have older tins of this. I bet it'll be really amazing. I said this is a new tin. Hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm gonna bang out some pipes this weekend and finish watching day 3 of the NFL draft while I'm working. Very nice. That's about all I got. Done rambling. Definitely getting better throughout the bottom. Talk to you boys and girls later. Real quick, just one more note I forgot to tell you is I placed another large order for some cigars. Mostly all singles actually. Some of them are 5-packs, but I like the small batch boutique blends a lot. Limited edition stuff like that. But I like classics as well. But anyway, especially during boat season, I like smoking cigars a lot more throughout the summer. And I'm gonna start reviewing those again as well. A lot of them you'll recognize, a lot of them you've never probably heard of before. But stay tuned for that as well. I will see you boys and girls later.